during the second wave, I got the call directly saying that, so this is actually the same role that we were casting for, and then it is for Andekhi season 2. But for the first time as an actor, I started preparing. Rather than कि जाएंगे कर लेंगे, lines याद करते हैं, play कर लेंगे खुद को. लेकिन उसके बाद the sweetest thing that these guys did was that they had a get together before we were all leaving for Manali.
Well, Andekhi 1 की super duper success के बाद अब Andekhi 2 बहुत जल्द ऑन एयर जाता नजर आएगा. And with a lot of twists and turns, इस बार के शो में नजर आएंगे 2 नए कलाकार एंटर करते हुए. Well, yes, एक being Nandish Sandhu and the other one being Meiyang Chang. Well, आज टलीचक्कर के हमारे इस chat session में मेरे यानी विशाखा पंडित के साथ जुड़ेंगे Meiyang, who's going to talk a lot about his character Abhay, about unfortunately being stereotyped in the industry and how this period is indeed his golden period, and a lot more about what new characters are in store for the fans out there. आइए बुलाते हैं अभय और बेटे मयंक को और जानते हैं कैसा रहा उनका ये अनदेखी का ये अनदेखा सफर. Well, I would say Meiyang, firstly, welcome back on Telechakkar. A pleasure always having you here at our portal. Andekhi 2 expectations काफी high हैं season 1 के बाद. Sorry, I'm saying Andekhi 2 expectations काफी high हैं season 1 के बाद. How excited are you? Because you are a new addition to the cast. How excited are you?
I was already very excited to join the cast because मुझे पता था कि Andekhi season 1 has done very well, that it is a sleeper hit, and despite not this is one of the shows जिसको बहुत ज़्यादा word of mouth मिला. इतना word of mouth कि even though मैंने नहीं देखा था पहला season, but मैं जहाँ भी जाता कहीं ना कोई कहता कि have you watched the show, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. And you know how backlog बढ़ता जाता है कि अच्छा देखेंगे. There's so many things. So I was obviously very excited when I first got approached for it officially, which was I think around the second wave के time पे. But उससे पहले I remember मुझे पता चला कि and this is a funny thing, I remember that a specific casting call had gone out कि हमें ऐसा एक character चाहिए, and मैंने बोला कि यार मैं I kind of fit 8 out of 10 characteristics, maybe I should audition for this. And मैंने कविश को उस टाइम बहुत परेशान किया. मैंने बोला Kavish, I think I fit this role and let me know and all that stuff. And Kavish, because he's so busy with so many projects, उस टाइम he was like हाँ देखते करते कुछ महीने निकल गए थे. And during the second wave, I got the call directly saying that, so this is actually the same role that we were casting for, and then it is for Andekhi season 2. So I'm like, अरे अब तो मुझे बिल्कुल करना है. एंड जिस तरह का उस वक्त मेरा माइंड सेट भी था, मैं ऑलरेडी सेकेंड वेव जब हुआ तो मैं बॉम्बे से निकल गया था, मैं पहाड़ों में जाके बैठा हुआ था, एंड आई वाज इन अ वेरी नाइस काम zen मोड आई रिमेम्बर. एंड उसकी वजह से मुझे लगा कि जो कैरेक्टर अभय का मुझे दिया जा रहा है, who has his own dark past but is looking to redeem himself, but at the same time बहुत असमंजस में है, he's having so many thoughts कि जो किया सो किया, लेकिन ठीक था, अब अच्छा क्या कर सकते हैं. There were so many conflicting thoughts, and that is exactly what state I was in. तो मुझे लगा कि उस वक्त कॉल नहीं आया, अभी आया है, ये सही टाइम है इसके लिए. And all those convictions जो मेरे थे, वो सबसे ज्यादा तब बिल्कुल फल फूल के आए when I had my first conversation with Ashish. I told him that I really want to do this and I'm very excited. And उनके साथ जो बात हुई है, when you talk to him, you will realize that he's so passionate about his work कि automatically actor भी बहुत खुश हो जाता है कि हाँ चलो करते हैं.
So was there any preparation or like an R&D that you did to get into the skin of Abhay, or you were like, no, I will just let the flow going completely free flowing? What was your preparation?
It could not have been completely free flowing. मैंने ऐसा in the past किया है for my other roles in Badmash, in Byomkesh, in the web series that I've done before this. I've usually just played myself, and thankfully all of them have been nice. लोगों ने पसंद भी किया है. But with last year, I think with all the work that I did, starting with Andekhi, the most interesting stuff was that ये सारे characters जो हैं, इनमें शायद मेरी कुछ झलक है. Now when I said 8 out of 10, I said कि maybe look wise, mannerisms wise, I fit the character, लेकिन जो उसकी back story है या उसके जो demons हैं, ये सारे मेरे personal life में नहीं है. So I have to do some kind of a preparation for that. A lot of the preparation obviously happened in my conversations with Ashish, because he has everything mapped out really nicely for every character. एंड वो जो एक सिंक्रोनिसिटी बिटवीन द डायरेक्टर एंड एक्टर होती है, I would say that with Andekhi last year, I started actually for the first time, and I know this sounds very idiotic, but for the first time as an actor, I started preparing rather than कि जाएंगे कर लेंगे, lines याद करते हैं, play कर लेंगे खुद को. But this is the first time when I realized that, you know what, these characters are very interesting. These kind of characters don't come every day, especially to somebody like me. तो मैंने कहा कि इस बार तो प्रिपरेशन करनी है. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम द मेंटल स्टेट ऑफ अभय इनिशियली, जो कैरेक्टर है, जो मैं ऑलरेडी था उस वक्त कि अरे दुनिया में इतना कुछ चल रहा है, वी शुड बी बेटर पीपल, ला ला ला. वन थिंग दैट आई हैड टू वर्क अ लिटिल बिट ऑन वर द एक्शन सीक्वेंसेस, क्योंकि या बिकॉज हमारे पास टाइम इतना नहीं था अनफॉर्चुनेटली. Which usually is like, I think you'll hear it from every actor, every production, every director कि यार थोड़ा और टाइम मिल जाता तो मजा आ जाता. तो उसके लिए काफी मुझे प्रिपेयर करना पड़ा. एंड आई थिंक आई डू बिलीव दैट इट्स एक्चुअली वर्कड आउट प्रीटी वेल. सो वो मुझे हमारे जो एक्शन डायरेक्टर उन्होंने भी काफी पुश किया. वेरी जोशीला इंसान राज, एंड ही रियली गॉट अस उतने कम टाइम में भी काफी कुछ करवा देना. दैट वाज प्रीटी इंटरेस्टिंग.
आप दो कलाकार हैं जो ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं सीजन 2 में, बट देन सेट पे काफी सारे लोग थे जिनको ऑब्वियसली दे वर पार्ट ऑफ सीजन 1. Were they giving you like small sneak peek into the side? Okay, what did you miss from season 1? Were they telling you their side of story? Were they briefing you in when you met them on the sets? How was it like bonding with them?
It was it was very easy. This is one of the units I would say कि without sugar coating it, यार मस्का लगा है. मैं कह सकता हूँ कि इस गैंग के साथ जेल करना बहुत आसान था, बहुत ही ज्यादा आसान. एज आई सेड कि इस कास्ट में से 3 लोगों को मैं पर्सनली ऑलरेडी जानता था. मैं वरुण मेरी बिल्डिंग में रहता है, हम लोग ऑलरेडी कई बार जिम में मिल चुके हैं. नंदिश के साथ मैं पहले काम कर चुका हूँ खतरों के खिलाड़ी पे, एंड वी रियली पार्टीड अ लॉट इन केप टाउन. एंड आयन के साथ मैंने पिछले साल लायंस गेट के लिए एक शो किया था. सो दीज 3 पीपल आई वाज ऑलरेडी अवेयर ऑफ. And I think one of the nicest things that happened, हमारी readings हुई थी obviously before we started the show. And उस reading में, if I remember correctly, मैं, अपेक्षा, सूर्या और वरुण थे यहाँ पे बॉम्बे में, and everybody else was on video calls. And उसमें ही काफी bonding वहाँ पे हो गई थी. लेकिन उसके बाद the sweetest thing that these guys did was that they had a get together before we were all leaving for Manali. And मैं ऑलरेडी किसी और चीज के साथ बिजी था, तो मैं बोला यार अभी कर लेते हैं क्योंकि उसके बाद मैं तुम्हें सीधा मनाली नहीं मिलूंगा. And they were really sweet. Aanchal was also there. Who else was there? उस दिन I think pretty much everybody was there except for Harsh sir and Devu sir were not there. Ashish sir was not there. But most of the cast was around. और हम वरुण के घर पे थे, and उन्होंने जिस तरह से मुझे वेलकम किया है, इतने प्यार से किया है, इट वॉज रियली वेरी स्वीट. ऐसा लगा नहीं कि आई एम जॉइनिंग अ न्यू कास्ट एंड आई एम जॉइनिंग एज अ न्यू कैरेक्टर. एंड क्योंकि वो सक्सेस देख चुके हैं सीजन 1 का, राइट? सो उनका ये नहीं था कि अरे ये कौन आ गए 2 नए लोग. उनका ये था कि वाओ, दीज पीपल आर कमिंग इन एंड इट इज गोइंग टू बी सो एक्साइटिंग कि ये कहानी और आगे बढ़ेगी, ये शो और बड़ा होगा.
Do you know Apeksha had a fangirl moment with you when she met you? She was like completely tongue-tied for a minute because she had seen you, as a singer and then just in a competition and then growing up, and now she got to work with you. Do you know that thing? Did she tell you that?
She did. She also, like the first time we met, I'm like, hey, हम पहले मिले नहीं हैं. She's like, नहीं हम मिल चुके हैं. I'm like, कहाँ? So she told me that she was on one of the pageants and I was hosting it. तो उस वक्त मैंने उससे बात की थी, और obviously there's so many faces and there's so much happening कि मुझे कुछ याद नहीं रहा था. लेकिन मैं बोला तुम्हें याद है हम पहली बार तब मिले थे. And I'm like, यार pardon my memory, I'm very bad at that. But उसके बाद से ही like she's been so sweet, she's been so committed, and I think that is one of the nicest things about her. कि वो तो हमेशा मुझे एक तो ऑब्वियसली हमेशा बोलती थी चाहे थोड़ा जोर से क्यों गाते, तुम मन ही मन क्यों गाए जा रहे, बिकॉज आई हैव दिस हैबिट ऑफ हमिंग ऑल द टाइम. गुनगुनाना चलता रहता है. लाइक थोड़ा जोर से गा, मुझे भी सुनना है. But apart from that, I think she's been a great co-actor. She's really like I would, and this is not an exaggeration. एज आई सेड कि अनदेखी के साथ में पिछले साल में आई स्टार्टेड कि चलो नाउ ऑनवर्ड्स आई शुड प्रिपेयर मोर फॉर माई रोल्स. इट इज फन टू डू दैट. जब भी मैं दूसरे एक्टर्स को सुनता हूँ कि हमने ऐसे किया, हमने वैसे किया, इट यूज्ड टू बी फैसिनेटिंग, बट आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग दैट. एंड आई वुड से दैट हमारा जो पहला ही दिन जो मेरा अपेक्षा के साथ एक सीन था, उसमें मैं काफी इंस्पायर्ड हुआ because of the kind of effort that she was putting into it. And I'm like, you know, this is so reminiscent of how all of us used to be जब हमने अपना career शुरू किया कि करेंगे, जोश के साथ करेंगे, anything that it takes. And then over the years you sober down a little bit. You sometimes take things for granted. But the very first day I would say अपेक्षा ने बहुत मुझे भी inspire किया. And I'm like, चलो, now I'm also going to go all in. And all the scenes that we've done together, we've had a lot of fun. We've really given it a part of our heart, a part of our soul. Yeah.
So ऐसा कोई किरदार था that you wish that you could play, but you couldn't play? ऐसा कोई role था कभी मेयंग?
नहीं, actually what happens is that very often I'm called for specific roles, and thankfully most of the times I do land them. But I would probably say that there would be many roles out there which I would want to play. कुछ साल पहले तक आई वुड से कि यार मैं करना चाहता हूँ लेकिन क्या मेरी कैपेबिलिटी है. यू नो, दैट इज अ क्वेश्चन दैट एवरी एक्टर आस्क्स देमसेल्व्स कि और उसका जवाब हमेशा ये होता है कि क्यों नहीं, अगर मेहनत करूँगा तो क्यों नहीं कर सकता. So there are many roles like that, but if specifically something that was offered to me,
that you wish that you tried for but then it couldn't land in your kitty is what I'm asking.
Although there was a very small role that was given to me, I can't remember which project was it, but it had a Kashmiri backdrop to it. और उसमें वो character बड़ा quirky सा था. It was a cameo. It was one of the character actors kind of a thing, and बहुत ही fun था because he was very consciously like Charlie Chaplin. You know, his body motions were exaggerated. वो ज़्यादा बोलता नहीं था, वो सब कुछ उसके आंखों में ही दिख जाता था. And there were not too many lines, there were not many scenes either. But जितने वो कुछ scenes पढ़ के मुझे इतना मतलब लगा था कि wow, पहला ख्याल again as I said, I like this is not who I am, can I do this? But then like कि अगर मौका मिला, if I get selected for this, then I'll have to work on this and it would be very interesting. So that didn't happen then, but I know that I'm more prepared and more open to a lot of these things. पहले ये होता था कि नहीं ये कर पाऊंगा, ये करना भी है, ऐसे होता था. But now it is, I'm much more open to a lot of things.
But then what kind of roles do you see yourself playing now? Like let's say action, romance, comedy. What is it that excites you and you want to see yourself in that kind of roles?
Last year तक it was a lot of action, जो अनदेखी ने partly fulfill कर दी. एक और show आगे आ रहा है, वो fulfill कर देगा. So I think that action bit has been taken care of for now. I really do enjoy it because you keep learning new things every day. Simple things like how you're supposed to hold the gun, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect at it, but you know, you keep learning everything with every scene that you do. I would want to do roles which dig much deeper, you know, which could जैसे एक और मेरा project आ रहा है, these are projects that I can't talk about, that's the whole problem, but that really delves into this very beautiful relationship and how my character is caught between two people that he really loves, but now इधर कुछ कर पा रहा है ना वो उधर कुछ कर पा रहा है, and the kind of dilemma that he has. So those kind of roles I would like to do a lot more because obviously as an actor बहुत कुछ करने को मिलता है वहाँ पे, बहुत सीखने को, बहुत पोर्ट्रे करने को, and also because now I think with seeing the scenario as it is कि theaters are still at 50% occupancy, उतनी ही फिल्में जाएंगी, and OTT has taken over, and how people are now finally in the last couple of years they're taking some very good chances कि nobody is looking for कि यार लोग देखेंगे कि नहीं देखेंगे. अगर उनको लगता है अच्छा आइडिया है, अच्छा कैरेक्टर है, then why not? And I think I become one of those, I would like to think so, that I become one of those examples ki, let's experiment with this guy. I think it would be very interesting. And I can only hope that I have also repaid that faith.
One, do you criticize your work? And two, does the feedback that you get from the audience really affect your work or how you look towards a project, or it doesn't?
The feedback doesn't really affect me so much. I will tell you why, and this I might sound a little pompous while saying this, but क्या होता है कि कई बार जो आपको feedback मिलता है, अगर 100 लोग आपको फीडबैक देते हैं तो उसमें से आपको सुनना चाहिए सिर्फ 5 की, क्योंकि वो 5 आपको एक ढंग का फीडबैक दे सकते हैं. बाकी 95, the good and the bad. I'm not just saying the criticism. I'm saying even the good things. Oh my God, तू क्या लग रहा था यार, तू क्या acting की. The बाकी का 95, you just take it. You थोड़ा सा assimilate कर लिया, थोड़ा सा absorb कर लिया. But you also let it filter because many people may not understand the project or the choice as you do. Of course, there has to be a good balance between कि नहीं थोड़ा commercial भी होना चाहिए, फिर थोड़ा ऐसा भी होना चाहिए, कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि 5 लोग देखें. And thankfully with OTT that problem is not there. 5 लोगों से बहुत ज़्यादा लोग देखेंगे. But the feedback doesn't really bother me that much. I take the good feedback with as much humility as much as I take the criticism, because दोनों ज़रूरी है. लेकिन you cannot let all of it go to your head, because then you will either be forever distressed or you will make bad choices.
Well, are you critical only for your work, or are you critical for almost everything in your life? Because listening to what you're saying, it seems you take a lot of time getting ready also.
My funda from school days has been कि बहुत ज़्यादा expect मत करो, because when that happens, and this is what I call practical optimism or practical pessimism, if you want to call it like that, कि बहुत ज़्यादा जब आप expect नहीं करते हैं, then when you get more than you expect, that really boosts you up.
Do you think that this is your chance to actually experiment all those kind of roles जो शायद आपको past इतने time से नहीं दिए गए, and you know maybe only the roles that were depending on how you look and उस way में आपको focus किया गया था? Do you think now is that golden chance for you to actually experiment all that you really desired?
I would think so. The golden chance, actually, the golden period started some time ago itself, because I started seeing a lot of representation, not only for people with oriental features, but from a lot of backgrounds. A lot of new stories were being told. To actually see stories with a Dalit background being told, or a lot of characters from different backgrounds being used, चाहे वो बड़े रोल में हो, छोटे रोल में हो, it is a very exciting time for sure. And that is where I feel that authenticity and the kind of risks that everybody is willing to take is much more now. And I hope that that risk-taking appetite remains. क्योंकि पहले मुझे पता है कि कई सारे लोग जो मुझे कभी ना कभी कास्ट करना चाहते थे या काम करना चाहते थे, they would be like यार the only issue is that we'll have to write something specifically for you. And I would keep waiting for the time when it would not specifically have to be written for me. My looks could supplement the character, but it did not have to be the be-all and end-all.
Any parting words for the fans who are gonna love watching Abhay and also love watching the other characters that very soon you're gonna talk about? Any parting words for them?
Well, Andeki season 2, I can tell you this. आपने already पहला season बहुत like किया है, because it has had some kick-ass characters. आप नाम नहीं बोलूँगा, आपको already पता है वो characters कौन है. बट जब इतनी बुराई होती है नई दुनिया में, तो उसको काउंटर करने के लिए कोई आना चाहिए सामने. एंड दैट इज व्हाट यू विल सी इन अभय. यू विल सी somebody pushing back finally, and that is what is going to keep you excited. उसके अलावा whatever else is coming अभी नहीं बता सकता, लेकिन जब आएगा I am assuring that you'll be very excited about that as well.
Well, I wish you all the luck, Meiyang. It was a pleasure having you back on Telechakkar, and thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Well, that was Meiyang Chang आप लोगों के लिए, जो कि है काफी excited अभय के इस रोल को लेकर, and also for all the upcoming shows that are gonna be coming out pretty soon. But you do tell me in the comment sections below that how excited are you to watch Abhay or better Meiyang उनकी इस नए project में. And until then, this is me, Vishakha Pandit, signing off for now. You stay tuned to Telechakkar for all the more updates about the tele world. Know all about the tele world by subscribing to Telechakkar's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.